Helen, thank you for joining us on the news this hour. Barely 24 hours after Governor of Kaduna State, Obasani, visited President Bola Tinubu to intimate him of strategies being implemented to ensure the safe rescue of abducted children in Kuriga. Nigeria Defense Headquarters has confirmed that 137 persons, comprising 76 females and 61 males, have been rescued. In a statement by the Director of Defense, Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, the hostages are same persons that were abducted from the school at Kuriga in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State. Major General Buba said the students were rescued in Zamfara State and will be transported and have been transported and handed over to the Kaduna State government for further action. He also said the military, in collaboration with local authorities and government agencies, conducted a coordinated search and rescue operation to rescue the hostages. He adds troops are intensifying efforts to apprehend the perpetrators responsible for the killings of 18 soldiers in a Kuama community, Delta States. Governor Obasani, in the early hours of today, extended gratitude to President Bola Tinubu for his unwavering commitment to the safety and security of Nigerians. He has also commended the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, for effectively coordinating the operations of security agencies, leading to the successful return of the abducted students. And in other news, the police have confirmed the murder of 6 policemen in Ohoro Forest in Ughelli North local government area of Delta State. The police also mentioned that 5 suspects have been arrested in connection with the crime. A statement by the force spokesman, OlumuyiwaAdejobi, who described the incident as a devastating loss, mentioned that the officers were ambushed while on a rescue mission. The statement also says the officers were out to investigate the disappearance and rescue of 3 of their colleagues in the Ohoro Forest, Delta State, while 6 others are currently missing in action. The statement noted that immediate measures have been initiated to ensure that justice is served swiftly and the perpetrators of this crime are brought to justice. We're still talking security. The 2 Imo Police Command has confirmed the killing of 2 police officers by yet-to-be-identified gunmen on Gariki Road in the Okigwe area of the state. In a statement by the command's public relations officer, Henry Okoye, the officers were ambushed in the early hours of Saturday while on patrol duties by bandits who threw dynamite on the officers' patrol vehicle and engaged them in a gunfight. According to him, 2 officers of Mopol 18 were killed and 4 others survived the attack. The PPRO also mentioned that the Commissioner of Police, Aboki Danjuma, alongside Commander Mopol 18 and 64 immediately led operatives of the Command Special Tactical Unit to the crime scene for on-the-spot assessment. And back to our updates in Kaduna State, where barely 24 hours after the governor met with the President Bola Tinubu to intimate him of strategies being implemented to ensure the safe rescue of abducted children, the Nigerian Defense Headquarters has confirmed that 137 persons, comprising 76 females and 61 males, have been rescued. Senior reporter Lupe Asom is standing by at the State House in Kaduna for more updates on this. Lupe, good to see you once again. We have some more information as to where this rescue took place. I hear that they were rescued in Zamfara State. What more can you tell us from the State House at this time?
Well, dignitaries have started arriving in the government house. We are seeing commissioners, we are seeing traditional leaders, and the governor is currently on ground. Recall that yesterday he was in Abuja to give briefing to the president as to efforts ongoing to try to secure the release of these students. And the governor is now back in the State House now. The deputy governor is also around. We are seeing traditional leaders troop into the government house, and it's a beehive of activities. But then a statement has been put out there by the defense headquarters stating that 137 persons were rescued. The statement by Edward Buba, who is the director of public relations from the defense headquarters, says that these people were rescued in Zamfara State, and according to him, they are being transported to Kaduna State, where they will be handed over to the Kaduna State government for further action. So that's what we know for now. We have seen ambulances come in and go. We have seen dignitaries, we have seen cars, we have seen traditional leaders come in. And what we do know is that the governor is expected to meet with the families of these students who were kidnapped on the 7th of March. So that is the information now. But we are waiting to hear more details as to the situations that led to the rescue of these students. Were they actually rescued by the military, or was ransom paid? But of course, the Kaduna State government and the federal government has maintained its position that there's going to be no form of negotiation with the bandits. And with this statement, I think it is putting to rest some of the questions in the minds of people. The defense headquarters said, in collaboration with the traditional institution and other security operatives, they secured the release of these children.
All right, of course, it's good news in Kaduna State, so we expect many people to come to the State House to celebrate this. But I also want to know what you have as regards the location of these students. You mentioned at 8 a.m. that the circumstances regarding their release are still unclear to you. How much clarity do you have as regards the location of the students right now?
Well, if you read properly the statement put out there by the defense headquarters, it said these children were released in Zamfara State. That's according to Edward Buba, the director of public relations from the Nigeria Defense Headquarters. He said these students were rescued in Zamfara State, and that they will be brought to Kaduna State, where they will be handed over to the state government. So we are on ground now. We'll be monitoring that situation very, very closely. As soon as we set our eyes on these students, we'll be forwarding such reports. But for now, the situation is quite quiet. People are just trooping in quietly. The governor is on ground. Senior officials of the Kaduna State government are on ground. Commissioners are on ground. So we will be bringing you the developments as they unfold.
Okay, we'll get back to you for more updates on that. Senior reporter Lupe Yasom at the State House in Kaduna Live. Thank you for joining us at this time. And as part of effort to restore peace in the country, the military has declared one of the leaders of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, wanted. According to a statement by the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, Mr. Ekpa and other insurgents and criminals are wanted for undermining the security of the country. Mr. Ekpa, who is number 78 on the list, has been accused of secessionist agitations under IPAB. Meanwhile, military authorities also declared 96 other persons wanted alongside Simon Ekpa, alongside him, as efforts continue to track down those responsible for the murder of the military personnel who were on a peace mission in Okwama community, Delta State. A banner of wanted suspected terrorists and their cohort have been released, and the military says the banners will be deployed in strategic areas across the country for ease of recognition and arrest of the wanted persons. Back here in Lagos State, where the Commissioner of Police, Adegoke Fayowade, has asked his officers to deliver quality policing to residents. He further asked that this order must be adhered to by officers under his command. Senior correspondent Ivy Kano reports.
Visits to the Area C Command. It was an opportunity to check up on the progress of the rebuilding project taking place in the barracks. The project is courtesy of the Chief of Staff to the President, Senator Femi Gbajabiamila. Shortly after that, it was time to have a heart-to-heart talk with his men. When asked what his discussion was about, he revealed it was on the need to provide quality policing to members of the public.
Putting the people at the center point of policing, making sure that policing is done in a manner that is satisfactory to the members of the public, respects the rights and dignity of every individual, ensure that high level of civility is exhibited by our men, and make sure that problems are solved to the admiration of members of the public. And above all, to ensure that Lagos is safe and secure from any act of crime and criminal activities. That is the purpose of the message.
The CP charged the public and residents of Surulere to also volunteer information that will help his men properly secure the area.
And I will assuring them that information given from them will be acted upon promptly and will be kept in high level, secrecy. We will not in any way expose the source of our information.
Today's lecture from the CP, the policemen are going to be delighted to do their work more. They will be versatile in what they are doing, and they will not allow their area to be taken over by criminals.
The commissioner stated that he would regularly pay unscheduled visits to area commands across the state. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
We're still watching TVC